Metcalf, and welcome to Grand Ideas, the show that puts your ideas in the public eye. Now, with us today, we've got some very special guests. We've got Lauren Simpson, who's a lead voice actor for Team 4 Star's Dragon Ball Z, the Abridged series, and the creator of Naruto Abridged, Tommy Livesey. Let's have a round of applause to these guys. Come on, that's it. Now, he was the creator, a voice actor for the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, the Abridged series as well. And we'll be chatting to you a little bit later on, because I want to tell you what it's all about. We'll be discussing the ideas submitted today, and it's your opinion that really matters. You can vote whether you think they are a grand idea or just a delusion of grandeur. Now, you can vote on our Twitter using the hashtag yes, it's just down there, or hashtag no, sending it to Grand Ideas UK. That's at Grand Ideas UK. Get involved, guys, throughout the show, or you can get involved. Now, simply visit our online app. Now, check this out. It's Vote.cm.cr, and you can play along. You literally got the questions that we'll be asking in the show, and you play along with us, so I hope you do. We also want to hear your grand ideas, and you can submit those on our Facebook page and follow the links from there, and also you can see some of the chat that's going on there as well. Okay, we've got all the social media blurb out of the way. Let's get on with the show. So we've got our very special guests here today. Tell us a bit about yourselves, in case people out there don't know who you are. Where have they been? Have they been living under a rock? How would they not know who you are? Come on, tell us.
Well, I am Tommy, aka Dark One online. I do voice acting. I'm kind of an amateur actor as well. And that's basically it. I'm just trying to, you know, get by, do my own thing.
A voice actor? Give us one of your voices.
You've
been doing them all day. Come on, let's
I can do my Cyrus voice, which is kind of really hard to do because I kind of lost my voice at my job. But it's just stuff like that.
That's
really
awesome. Okay, Lawrence, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm Lawrence Simpson, and I'm a bit of a digital entrepreneur, as it were. So I'm like kind of doing a bit of editing, voice acting, motion graphics, radio presenting, all sorts, really.
You're a jack of all trades.
Yes, and a master of some.
Some, indeed. All right, well, these guys are going to be giving their opinion, but it is all about you guys getting involved. So let's have a look at our first idea. This one comes from me. No, I love this. I think everybody should be called Paul. Yeah. Okay. What do you think of that? All right, then. Well, I mean, think about it. So you're at a party and you don't know the other person's name. Instantly, you know they're called Paul. Yeah, but everybody's called Paul. It's sorted.
Yeah, but the problem with that is you go to that party and you go...
Vote on that, guys, straight away.
And you go, Paul, everyone's going to go, yeah? So you've not solved anything with that.
Yeah, the whole of the room will just turn around.
So, yeah, and then you got to go, oh, it's Paul with the big... you got to be like, guess who? Like the game,
Flip it down.
You got to flip down. It's like, it's Paul with the glasses.
You flipped down. I like it.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, the trouble is, though, so if you have everyone called Paul, the people that are already called Paul, they're not going to feel special anymore because, the Paul identity, that'll be gone. Quite frankly, I just think it's appalling.
Oh my goodness. Can we edit that out? No, because we're live. All right, then, so you're not liking this idea. There's no strength. What if it was your own name? Would you go with your own name and everybody was called that?
No, there's only one, Tommy.
I bet you would.
There's only one X in the alphabet.
That's
this
it.
Guy.
You are that man.
Exactly.
Well, I like the idea. It is my idea. But what do you think out there, guys? How are we doing on voting? How long have they got? They've got 45 seconds out there to get involved, so get voting. And don't forget, it is on that app, or you can get involved on our Twitter. Hashtag yes, hashtag no. So there you go. So you don't think this is a good idea? What are you thinking?
Can we have tall Paul, small Paul?
Tall Paul, small Paul.
Many sizes, different Paul. I don't know. Like,
medium Paul.
We can vary size the Paulie, like Paulie, Paulson.
Paulson?
Paulson.
Hey, it works for me.
We can have.
I like it.
As long as it's around the Paul.
Well, I'm pushing this idea. Are we good on the app? Are we running out of time? 10 seconds, I'm told in my ear. As I say, it is totally live and interactive. We want you guys to be involved. We want to know what you think. So I think that's it. We're going to find out the results there. This is only our first question. Lots to get through. Let's find out. Let's first of all ask you quickly. No, yes or no?
No one's going to vote.
No,
for that.
And
Pauls are going to vote for that.
No.
I'm just going to say no. And again, you'll have the Paul vote, but not much else.
Well, I've gone for it. Do we have our results? Let's have a look. Fingers crossed. Our first live results. It does. They're still coming through.
Oh.
Oh,
So
that's the percentage. Yes!
it's
Oh,
a no.
that's a no.
Ah,
It's a
I want to
big-
recount. Guys upstairs, I want to recount. No, it looks like they haven't gone for it. Okay, thank you guys. All right, now we've got our next thing that we're going to do. We're going to look at VT, and this is about a big red bus with a restaurant on it. I'm curious. Let's have a look.
Big Red. It was established 4 years ago in June by a sculptor called John Chirac. His idea was basically to create a giant installation that people could use for fun and activity and drinking and eating. Well, he already had land in Deptford and he had a sculpture studio. He really loved the vibe and the kind of artistic feeling around here and just a lot going on generally. That's why he chose Deptford. Someone had left it on the land, parked, and it was renting a space. They didn't pay, so they said just keep the bus. Obviously people coming through the main door, and then ideally they come here and someone will greet them, and then we'll check their booking and see where they're seated, sit them down, give them menus, go back, take their order. Service is quite quick, probably get your food within, I don't know, 15-20 minutes max. We get a lot of families at the weekend, the kids just run everywhere. Well, as you can probably see from the film, it's a fantastic place, it's beautiful. You know, we're all really passionate about what we do here. And first and foremost, the food is great, and it's probably some of the best pizza in London, I'd say.
Okay, so what we really want to talk about here is upcycling, not upbussing, upcycling. So what they've done is they've taken something old and sort of upcycled it and made it something new. What do you think of the bus idea?
I'm conflicted because you always get thrown off a bus for eating on it. So it's just like you get on there and you eat, and I reckon they keep the sign. That'd be funny.
Yes, do
Keep
not
the
eat.
sign. Keep the sign. Do not eat or drink on the bus.
And do not
you're
talk
like,
to the driver.
But I paid.
Yeah.
But I think upcycling's a great idea if
Cool.
it's done right.
What do you think, Lawrence?
Well, I have to admit, when I first heard about the idea of upcycling, I was thinking about cycling up a hill or something. But, you know, after looking
You're like
at
comedy
this,
man, Lawrence. We were rehearsing. None of this comedy come out. You've been keeping it there like
No,
a
I'm-
firework.
no, I'm
Is there
s-
anything
I'm
else?
He's a
saving-
comedy
I'm saving this.
volcano.
I'm liking it. I'm liking
yeah,
it.
but no, but realistically speaking, the idea is I think it's absolutely fantastic. So things that have either just fulfilled their main purpose from what they were originally built to do, or in this case, yeah, a bus that was kind of past its useful service life, has been reimagined into a restaurant, which is, it's a great idea, and I wouldn't have thought of that. This is a really ingenious idea. It's a characterful place to dine, and it gets people talking.
It does, but it's not just about the bus, though. We're talking about all sorts of upcycling. So, say our table here, maybe you could take like a wheel of the bus. You don't need it anymore, it's not going anywhere, and make it into a coffee table.
I wouldn't want a bus wheel as a coffee table.
No? Why
No,
not?
because it's you know, you got like people probably spat on it and like you've had drunk people in London. You
They're
know
not
what
under
they're
the
up
bus,
to.
they're in the bus.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I don't want a dirty old wheel.
And also, yeah, it doesn't go with
Oh,
the
I'm
nursery.
getting 20 seconds to keep voting,
It doesn't
guys.
go with
You've
the
got 20 seconds.
It doesn't go with the nursery rhyme of the wheels on the bus are for your tea,
For your tea.
for your
Oh,
tea.
no.
The O2 Arena is a very good example of upvoting.
Really?
Yeah, I mean
How?
that was once made to be like
A big
when it
tent.
was a tent.
Yeah, yeah.
I
A giant
suppose,
tent. And now
yeah.
it's like a big arena.
Okay.
Classic, yeah.
Well, we are almost up there, guys. I think we're about out of time on the voting. We are now calculating those votes, but I want to ask you guys, what, yes or no to upcycling?
I think they're going to vote yes.
You think they're going to vote yes, but what do you think?
I think it's a good idea. I'd vote yes.
Okay, so you think they're going to vote yes and you're going to vote
I would
yes,
vote yes,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, I'd absolutely say yes.
And they're going to say yes?
Yes.
Why do you think they're going to say yes?
I just don't think there's anything wrong with reusing stuff that's already been used. It's a great
But
motivation.
he was saying the wheels, you know, that wouldn't be nice to have a
I think
horrible-
if done right,
If done
upcycling
right.
is good.
you see.
Yes.
All right, then. I think we are we about there with our calculations? Do we have our results? Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
It's exciting, isn't it? Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, that was last time. Should we be upcycling? Let's have a look.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we should be upcycling.
Upcycling is good.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It's a yes.
The people love it.
For upcycling. So let's keep upcycling out there as we cycle on with our show. All right, then, let's get into our next idea. This idea is quite clever. It comes from Nikon, who came up with the idea of attaching a camera to a dog so that it would take photos when the dog got excited. So the dog gets excited, snap, snap, snap. You get some really good image. The images are actually on Facebook for you to have a look at, so do check those out. But what do you think?
I think there's disadvantages to this because it depends on what you get excited over, really.
So I'm saying, would you wear the camera yourself? Is what I'm asking.
No, I don't see a point in that. I mean,
I don't see a point.
I don't see a point in having a camera around my neck.
being here
some
today.
kind
What's
of
going
person,
on?
You know?
Well,
What do you think, Lawrence?
I suppose it really depends on how it's implemented, because if
Right.
it's when your heart rate goes up, yeah, you can't really tell if you're being excited without having some kind of neurological implant to imply those things. But if it's just your heart rate going up, it'll take a picture if you're really scared of something or if you're really nervous. So that means
Well, you're about to get mugged. That would
or
be
if you
the
saw a
mugger
really-
would have
That'd be
a photo.
handy.
Or if you
That
saw,
would be handy.
or if you
That'd
saw
be
a
good.
really, really big spider and you go like, and you just think that you've gotten past it and you go, oh no, it's back there again.
But then you got like 50 pictures of like of a spider that scared you in the first place. And what if you see the picture of the spider? You then have more pictures of the picture of the spider.
So you're going to be even more scared. So
You'll
the
be stuck
photos-
in an infinite loop of fear.
then
and photos.
And you just fill your memory up and then you wouldn't be able to take any more pictures. And then
Wow.
what's the point of that?
I can see. Is there anything positive about this idea?
As, the mugging thing is a positive.
I'm hearing
Yes.
30 seconds on the
30
voting,
seconds.
guys. You're doing very well out there. Keep getting involved
And
with
it
the app.
is a good way to sort of save memories if you don't have time to get a picture out.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that, I suppose. But, you know.
But you're not in the picture, so
Yeah, there's that as
that's the
well.
other thing.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
maybe,
It's like, oh, I was here. Were you? Well, I'm behind the camera.
what do you
It's
think
like,
of an
okay.
idea of a selfie stick that's out in front of you the whole day?
I hate selfie sticks.
Yeah,
It's
selfie sticks,
the
no,
dumbest
no,
idea
no.
ever.
No.
I ever see
No.
a person with a selfie.
I own a
to death
selfie
with
stick.
it.
Does any of our audience own a selfie stick? No, there's
No.
a no from the audience.
No.
They don't own
No.
selfie sticks. It's just me.
You put
Awkward.
that hand down.
All right then. So this is the idea that when you get excited, the camera would take a photo. You'd have that camera on you. Let's find out. Lawrence, we'll start with you this time. Yes or no to yourself, and then tell me what you think the audience are going to vote.
For myself, not for me, really. And I think the audience are going to be, I think it's actually be close, but I think it'll be a slight no.
Oh,
I'm with him. I don't want it, and I don't think people are gonna want that either for my spider metaphor.
Are you going to do no on everything? You're just going to be Mr. Negative today.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
Look, I'm a fat guy that wears black. I'm negative. I will just be negative constantly.
All right then, do we have the results upstairs? I have to say, there's a massive team of people upstairs that are calculating all your results. Thank you for voting. Thanks for being part of it. Let's have a look at our results. Let's find out. We're moving on for our camera now, aren't we? The camera takes photos when you're excited.
Yay!
No,
No.
but a few people liked it.
Yeah,
So-
they can wear cameras. By
They
all
can have
means.
them and the
Go
rest.
for it.
But we're going, no, it's not a great idea. So we're
No,
moving
welcome
on.
to it.
Brilliant stuff there. You're doing great out there. Keep it up, guys. Keep voting. Keep getting involved. Another grand idea we heard about is a new style of camping, and it's known as glamping. Emmeline went along to find out a bit more about it.
I'm here with Alina from Freedom Camping, which is a summer pop-up campers site. And we've come to find out, what is glamping?
Glamping is camping with luxury. So comfy beds, hot showers, nice decoration, cozy furnishings. Yeah, that's basically it. So you're not roughing it when you're glamping. You're not putting up a tent. The tent's already erected for you. Yeah, it's just really comfortable. You've got your home comforts there.
How did you get into glamping?
So I had a blog last summer called The Agenda, and I was reviewing music festivals, and I needed accommodation. So I was interviewing glamp site founders at these festivals, and I just found their story really interesting. So, a lot of them were young entrepreneurs. They knew that glamping was a growing industry, and they kind of jumped on the bandwagon. And yeah, I was just really interested in it. I love travelling. I love the outdoors. I love luxury. So when I was reviewing this, I was like, wow, this is really cool, especially at a music festival. And then late in the summer, I stayed at campsite just outside of Lisbon, and it was on a farm, and it was really luxury, and it was really peaceful, and I kind of wanted to bring that to London. So the glamping experience on a farm, the idea just kind of evolved and came together from those two experiences, and yeah, that's kind of how Freedom Camping was born.
Okay, the votes are now open on the app for you to let us know about this, and it's all about glamping. What do you think, guys?
That's a horrible idea.
Oh, you couldn't even wait for the VT to finish, could you?
No. What? Why would you do that? Why would you just go? I want to go outdoors, but I want to, be luxury. Go to a country hotel.
I thought it looked like a Bedouin sort of tent, with the nice plants and stuff going there.
It just seems like it's the kind of person that wants to just claim they go camping without actually doing any camping.
But you get to go outside. You've still got the atmosphere. You're still
I
away.
can go outside now. I'm not going to take a recliner with me.
All right, Lawrence, what do you think?
Well, this kind of just shows that from the different strokes for different folks. Because I think it's a good idea in that it means that people might not necessarily want to go out camping. This is kind of like an interim thing, although I do admit it's a little weird.
Oh, hang on, you're a bit on the fence here. Come on, is it yes or is it no? What do you think?
Well, yeah, I'm
Would you go
that.
clamping, Lawrence?
Would I go clamping? Oh yeah, if I could clamp some traffic wardens, then yes, I would. But
would
no,
you go
Can we cut that bit out? No, we're live. All right.
yeah, but
Would you go glamping?
glamping?
Lawrence? Yes.
I would definitely give it a try, see what it's like. But then, yeah, I would have Tommy in the back of my mind just thinking.
Tommy wouldn't be there. He'd be nowhere near that place.
No, I'd be in a
they'd be at
hotel
home.
like a normal person.
Oh well. In that case, yes, I would give it a try.
30 seconds, guys, on the voting there. Keep voting there. We're not so sure here. I have to say we've split the guys here in the studio. Do keep voting on the app. We're totally live. We're totally interactive. We thank you for voting. So you think no, definitely. Is there anything in the world that would make you go glamping? Not glamping, glamping.
I don't know. Probably
What about
not.
a celebrity? If you could take any celebrity with you, who would it be?
I'd take Lenny Emery.
Lenny Henry.
Yeah. He'd be good.
He'd be good crack, wouldn't he?
He'd be good crack at
He'd
clamping, I
be
reckon.
good crack.
Right, says Ali.
All right then. So I like this one, but it has split the guys here in the studio. Let's see what we're thinking at home. Are the votes in? But first of all, before we do that, just give me. Well, we know already, but just tell us.
I'm going to say no, and I think
You think the public will say no?
Actually, no. This is not. I don't know. I'm going to say no.
Maybe you swayed the public. Maybe that's what it is.
I'm going to say yes, but I think it's going to be I'm fighting a losing battle, so I think it's going to be no.
You think it's going to be no? All right, let's have results. It's a no all way. Let's find out. I think yes, by the way, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. It's a yes.
Go, so.
See, I went with yes
I
because
said yes, but I thought the audience
Get
would
that
say
green
in
light
fact,
away.
you guys,
said
you're going to be
yes.
going glamping straight after the show. We're all going to go glamping together. You're going to have loads of fun. All right, I'm going to go over to the audience who have been voting away. Cheers, audience. But we have Luke here. Luke has a brilliant idea. Tell us your idea, Luke.
Yeah, I had an idea for a show.
Left your mouth there, Luke.
Hi there. I had an idea for a show. I was kind of thinking, why don't we get a celebrity cook-off show, but with all of the celebrities, like all of the best celebrity chefs in the world.
I like this idea. So all this big celebrities like Ramsay and Oliver all going head to head.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting. Kind of have. Let's see who's the true king of cooking.
I like it, Luke. Let's find out from the guys. What do you think, guys? Cheers, Luke. That's brilliant.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can vote, guys. It's a good one, this one. We were voting on the idea for big, all the celebrities cooking and a massive cook-off to get the ultimate chef.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Who would be in there, though?
Oh, Gordon Ramsay, Jamie Oliver. Who did you suggest?
What do you think, Lawrence?
I think with the St. Delia Smith will probably have
Ainsley
Nigella to sex it up a bit.
Ainsley Harriott.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
Ainsley
crazy.
Bit of diversity and a bit of dancing. I love a bit of dancing while cooking.
So you'd have dancing, cooking, bit of
sexy, angry.
Lots of angry.
All the 5 emotions that I basically,
Well, I'm putting it out there. You love the idea, but who would be the ultimate winner? Who would be that ultimate chef?
Ramsay would win.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
Ramsay?
I was a chef for 12 years.
You chefed?
I did, yes. I was a chef for 12 years, and he's a proper.
Was this chef? Was that a bit of chefing you were doing there? You just your hands came up.
Yeah,
that was chefing.
This is literally what I did for 12 years.
That's it.
What are you doing? Chefing.
So not a very good successful.
No, that's why I stopped it.
30 seconds at home, guys, if you are voting along. It's a good one, this one. We're talking all the celebrity chefs. Do you think they should have a massive show to find the ultimate chef? They wouldn't do it, though, would they? Let's think about it, because it could ruin their career. Imagine you were last.
Chefs are proud
Who would be
people.
last? Who do you think would come last?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you see, you don't want to say. You don't want to.
See, I don't.
He doesn't want to be
It's hard
controversial. Who do you think? Come on.
I genuinely don't know. I couldn't. Me, if I was
You'd be like at the back there. Lawrence, love it or hate it?
I think it's a decent idea. I'd like to see, I'd like to see all these big celebrity chefs kind of.
You just want to see Delia, don't you? You just love Delia. He loves a bit of
Not
Delia.
in that
as
way,
well,
no.
All right, then. We'll talk about Delia maybe after the show, Lawrence. Don't worry. OK, time is up, and the results are being tallied. But how did you guys at home vote? So what did you think, first of all, quickly?
I think they are going to vote yes.
You're going to think the vote yes, and you think yes?
I think yes as well.
Yes and yes. All right, we've got yeses all round. I think yes. It's a brilliant idea. Let's find out what you think at home. Are we going to get a result on this? We are waiting for that to come in.
Wow.
We're waiting about for it's live. Proves we're live.
Wow.
You are still voting on this. They are coming in.
That was amazing.
Do we have the result now? Let's have a look. Let's go to it. I love live TV. Let's do it.
Is there?
That's there.
Is it yes?
92.3076932. You know.
Yes. It's a yes.
It's a yes.
It's a big yes.
That's a good
It's our
idea.
biggest
Fun
yes
bit. Let's get on it.
of the entire show. So there you go. And I think all you guys here, you're going to make it. Should we make it? Let's
I'll
make
be up
it.
for that.
We'll set the ball in
Yeah, 'cause
motion.
you're a chef. You can
Now,
get
a couple of weeks ago, we sent Dan along to the MCM Comic Con at the Excel Centre in London to check out what grand ideas he could find there. Let's see who he bumped into. Some really interesting stuff there about the brain, but what we want to know is, do you think we should be using this sort of technology for entertainment's sake? So we're using our brains for entertainment's sake.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that thing? They put it on your head and you were allowed to, you could like move things with it. It was like sort of using Jedi Force.
See, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool, wouldn't
well,
it?
This is like about
No, that's
scanning the brain.
I don't know, but that's entertainment. You're still using your brain to use the Jedi Force.
I think this idea was basically to scan the brain when you're watching a film to see how the brain reacts to certain things, and I think he wants to implicate that in, I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea.
You don't really know. Did you watch the VT?
I watched the VT. It was alright.
Lawrence.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, who knows what this could be? This could potentially be from mind control, saying, and if it's a bad film, yes, we absolutely love the film. Take my money. But no, it's
just like that with the popcorn. More popcorn.
Hypnode.
But I think it's actually more to see how audiences engage with the film and see how it all interacts and how people think.
But does it give a genuine reaction? Do you know what I mean? So it's going to give a genuine reaction to your brain. So you might be watching and just thinking, oh, that's all right. But really, your brain's go, oh, I love this.
However, I just think it's kind of then boiling.
We've got 30 seconds left to vote on this, guys. Do keep talking, Lawrence.
It all boils down to numbers, really. And then it's just kind of just making it all seem quite clinical. Like, you know, this film is 1% more engaging than this film. But even though this film got better reviews, so therefore, but the one with the bigger engagement score is better by default.
I think people are far too different to have this information be useful in any way, shape or form in movie cinema. Because like films that people say are good, others say are bad. So everyone's too different.
Yeah. Well, what about something that you climbed into the cinema? We don't climb into the cinema. I've never climbed into the cinema in my life. But you put a helmet on when you're watching the film. Would that be something? And then maybe it stimulates your brain a bit more.
I don't want a helmet when I'm watching a film. I want to eat popcorn, get fat, and watch films. I don't know. Is my headset on, right? Okay, yeah.
Brilliant stuff. So no helmet, he just wants his popcorn. All right then. So time is now up. Those results are being tallied upstairs again. A massive team, as I say, upstairs doing a fantastic job. Great job, guys. Keep voting out there. What do you think? So you're saying no, and
I'm going to say no across the board. No.
And you think the audience will say no?
I think the audience will say no. Yeah.
Okay.
I just think no and no.
No and no. All right, and I say no as well. So let's find out. Do we have those results? Let's have a look. Here they come. Technology for entertainment. They're coming up. It's... well, there you go. Our audience can't wait to have their brains probed. There you go. That's 75% are saying yes, 25 saying no. So there you go. Well, we do have a few more questions on the app for you guys to be involved in and keep voting with us, including if you enjoyed the show today. We hope you did. And we have another question for you coming up in a few. And it is, they're just telling me it's a live show. Did you enjoy the show? So there you go. That one is on there now. You can vote for that now. Did you enjoy the show? Do you think more shows should be like this with interaction where you can play? Hopefully you have enjoyed. I've got to say a big thank you to our guests. Should we thank our guests? Great, guys. Do keep quickly tell us about your YouTube, where they can find you.
My YouTube is Dark One Studios at the moment. Just
Lovely.
Google Alexa Dark One.
You can find me on Masterco Extreme as well as my Twitter, @MastercoX.
Excellent. Have you enjoyed yourselves?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I loved it.
If you had to pick one of the things in the show, which one would you go for?
Upcycling.
I go for upcycling as well.
Upcycling?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are you doing next after this? I mean, I don't mean like we're going into the O2. I mean, what are you going to do next?
I think a Cheeky Nando's.
I think a Cheeky Nando's.
It's not quite what I meant, but there you go. I'd say a big thank you, because without you guys at home, this show wouldn't have worked. So thank you so much for watching the show. And who knows, we could be back very, very soon doing something exactly the same. Let's have a massive thank you to Lawrence Simpson. Yes. And Tommy Livesey as well, who've been our brilliant guests today. In fact, we're going to try and squeeze this in. We have got time. Let's have a look if people at home really did enjoy the show. Fingers crossed. Let's have a look. Did you enjoy the show? Let's find out. We're refreshing. They're still calculating. I love live TV. As I say, do go to our Facebook. Do keep getting involved. And keep voting out there as well. Do we have it now? Let's have a look.
Do we have it?
Any second now. I love it. Do we have it?
Here we go.
It's going.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody, 75%. We'll think 100%. What about those? Should we go and find those 25% people who said no? Let's go find those people. Well, you didn't tell us. We actually know where you live, and we're on our way around. We're only kidding. Thanks for getting involved, guys. It's brilliant. Obviously, you loved it out there. Hopefully, we'll do more of this. From everybody here, all the team behind the scenes upstairs that you don't see, and of course, us here as well. We'll see you soon. I've been Paul Metcalf. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Keep waving.